John says I need to tape this. I don't know. I'm gonna be cooking a recipe. This is a recipe out of the repertoire of Home Chef recipes. Very fine cooking from all over the world. We're gonna make crispy onion chicken. It's not gonna look anything like that because I'm not gonna work that hard at it. So first thing you want to do is go over here and start your oven. Man, my kitchen's dirty. I don't know. I don't know if we should be filming. I feel like cleaning now. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna preheat it about 375, I think. I hope that's what it is. No, 425. I better change it. I just looked at the recipe. We're gonna preheat about 425 here. So you go in here and see each one of these bags has something special in it. And it says in a wee little print, this one's spaghetti and ricotta meatballs, white turkey chili, crispy onion chicken. Right there. So here's a bag. It's got produce and shit in it. I've already thawed out my chicken. Okay, so what we have here, this is French fried onions. Oh, some good mushrooms. Oh yeah. Here's some green beans apparently. Some light cream. And what do we got here? Flour. Looks like about a teaspoon of flour. That's everything in the bag. You can reuse the bags. I throw them away. So what we want to do is clean the produce, and that would be the green beans. And you don't have to with the mushrooms, I don't think, but I always clean those too, just to make sure they're clean. They do, you know, come out of poopy ground. I always check the green beans because they go bad quicker than anything else, usually in these packs. These ones seem pretty fresh. Okay, good. You know, I usually take a mixing bowl to do it. I learned this little cleaning method off of Mangchi, watching Mangchi cook. See, there's one that's soft. I'll throw that out. I think I see another one. Nope, that's good. I check them all. Here's one. You'll get a bad one here and there. I just throw them out. No biggie. Okay. And then we'll grab our mushrooms, toss them in there. You're like it. I'll take them over here to the dirty sink. And just start filling this thing with water. This is how Mangchi does it. Yeah, just fill it with water. Okay. And then just take your hand and kind of toss stuff. Like that. That's a little different than how most people rinse and different than how I used to do it. But that's how Mangchi does it, and I think it's pretty thorough. I don't know if I'm taping good or not. You know, I mean, when I go to look at this, my food and stuff might be way under the camera and you can't even see it. You know?
Great, you can see it.
Ah, that's good then. But does it look like it's 100 miles away? That's another problem. Put it on a paper towel. I think that this company owns stock in a paper towel company, because doing these recipes you go through so many paper towels, it's incredible. Oh, I just dropped something. It was a mushroom too. Damn it. Normally if I drop something I just clean it up, throw it away later. Being that it's a mushroom, I'll probably go and just clean it really well. Because there's not that. You never get enough mushrooms. We're gonna grab a baking sheet, and we're gonna hope that we have foil somewhere, because I do not see it.
Right there.
Oh, look at the one over there. Okay. There you go. Tin foil, or aluminum foil. And then we'll put some Pam on there and just set that aside. We're going to take this mixing bowl we used to clean everything. I just sharpened this knife. We're going to just trim off the edges, the ends of the green beans. Throw them in there. If you find a soft end like that, I just throw it away. Okay, then the next thing you're going to do is take a couple of these mushrooms and you want to dice them. So what I would do is pick the biggest two and just dice them up. So now you got a great big pile of mushrooms. That's good, huh? Oh, it's good. That's good. The rest of your mushrooms you want to quarter. You like it? Got it that way. Got it that way. You like that? Okay. We have these nice, pretty mushroom quarters. These are French fried onions. You get those at the grocery store, or you can fry them yourself. But I got mine out of the bag here. And we're just going to kind of chop them up a little bit finer. And a little pile of those. We're making little piles of things. This is all I'm supposed to make according to the recipe, but I have extra chicken I want to get rid of, so it's not going to be the perfectest meal in the world. I'm going to use all this chicken. So we're going to take all this out of the package over the sink, and then we're going to pat it dry. Now I want to give you a little tip. When you open your chicken or whatever meat, if it's in a package and you use scissors or a knife or anything you use, please, for Christ's sake, wash it. Especially when you're opening chicken. Don't. I've seen so many people take scissors and open a package of chicken, and then they just put the scissors back. And then, you know, the kid goes and opens candy or something with it later. It's, you know, it's contaminated. Don't do that. Christ, what's wrong with you people? Wash the damn scissors after you open chicken. There you go. Now we're going to get a second mixing bowl out. We're going to put three actually. It says two. We're going to use 3 tablespoons of water. And the flour, where the hell did that go? Oh, there it is. And that's only about one tablespoon. And what I'm going to do is put a little extra flour in there. Yeah, it's another tablespoon roughly. And we're going to mix it up so it's all mixed together real well. Almost like he's going to try and make pancakes. I don't know how many of you people make flapjacks, but rather than a pancake consistency, pancake batter, you're going to go with more like a flapjack batter. So, right there it is. Looks like that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit don't take. Didn't take a lot. Remember the bacon sheet we prepared? We're going to stick our chicken on top of it. You want to take and brush it on that chicken. Okay, now remember them onions? Remember those onions we chopped up right here? Well, we want to put those on there now. Just sprinkle them on there. Try to get them mostly on the chicken and not on the pan, because that won't be any good. It's hard to do sometimes. And then use your hand and kind of pat them in, spread them out, pat them in. Kind of looks something like that. That's very sparsely used. Hey, there's some more. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to take these and throw them in the oven there, and it's going to take, I'd say, at least probably 20 minutes. It says 15, but we know we got 3 times as much as what they say on this pack title on this. What we're looking for is an internal temperature of something between 165 and 170. Let's take over to my dirty oven, and here we're going to go over here. We're going to need a non-stick pan, and here's one. It's barely non-stick anymore. It's got some scratches in it, but oh well, that's life. Yeah. Medium high heat. We're going to take and throw some olive oil in there. Yeah, you know. I think there is a certain amount it's supposed to be. I'll tell you, it's supposed to be 1 tablespoon. I think I probably went a tablespoon and a half. Then you want to put your mushrooms in there, and we're just going to brown them. And these are your quartered mushrooms. All right. Now with your mushrooms browned, you want to get a good look at them. There they are. Here's your browned mushrooms. Now with your mushrooms brown, you can go ahead and throw in the green beans. You just take them and do like so. And you're going to mix them up, stir them up, and have fun with them. Now, if you don't want this to taste like shit, you're gonna add some salt. I'm using this coarse sea salt just because I got some from another recipe and I need to use it up. Boy, it is very coarse. And that's probably, I guess, a teaspoon. And we're about the same with black pepper. I love black pepper, but I try not to go crazy with it because I don't think anybody else likes it as much as I do. I want that open. Oh well, we'll just do this. About like that. And you're just doing this until your green beans get tender. I don't know how long that is. A little while, a couple days. Okay, it took about 7 minutes to do that. And now I'm going to remove this stuff to a bowl here. See that pan, that dirty pan? Use that pan while it's still dirty, just like that. And then we're going to put about a teaspoon roughly. That might be a tablespoon. That's okay. Olive oil on there. And we're going to throw, let's put this off so it doesn't get burnt or something. We're going to throw our shrooms, our diced shrooms, into that pan. Lightly brown these. It'll probably take 4 or 5 minutes, I suppose. Okay, that's pretty good, about like that. See how they're lightly brown? That's probably a little bit darker than I would normally do it. But what I'm going to do is take this off with a burner just for a little bit. Just let it cool down just a little bit. And then I'm going to open up this cream. It's 4 ounces of light cream that doesn't want to open. There we go. And now we're going to put it back on the flame and put that cream in there. Now you kind of want to keep stirring this. You don't have to stir it hard. Just kind of keep it in motion. Till it boils. And what we're going to do is wait for this to thicken up. It'll get thick enough that we'll put our spatula on like that and it'll stick to it. See how it's just running off? It'll stick to it. Okay, so this is about what we're going for. See, that's like a gravy. It's a gravy. That's exactly what it is. It's gravy. Okay. All right. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. And look at this. And just now, I hit 167 degrees on the inside of my biggest hunk of chicken. So that should be done. Now we prepare it, try to make it look pretty. John's making coffee. You should give lessons on how to make coffee, John.
I don't know how.
Oh, look at that, nice and thick. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's thick gravy. Now, Keaton don't like that kind of stuff, so I suppose I shouldn't put this on 3 plates. So here's our chicken. A beautiful piece of art. We're going to take a piece of this chicken and stick it right here. See, like that. And then we're going to take some of these peas and mushrooms. And we're going to stick them in there like this. Oh, yeah.
Pick up a rock and try to tell you it's a cutting sheet. Look at it like a freaking rock. It had no edges like cutting. It was like
yeah, it did. What, are you not looking?
It was almost like a river biscuit.
You don't know river biscuits. So there you go. That's what it looks like, more or less. I'm not a culinary freaking expert, but I'm pretty damn good. So here, this is what it looks like. Well, I think on the next culinary food review and whatnot, gourmet cooking, I think John's going to do some frog legs in a certain style, Louisiana, I believe. That's it. I don't know. He's crazy. He's always cooking frog legs all the day long. So, thanks for watching. Oh, you want me to try it probably, huh? They probably want me to try it going. They don't believe I'd eat this shit.
Come with me in the footsteps of our ancestors on the most epic adventure ever undertaken.
I don't think Grandma could have done that well. Sorry, Grandma.
Kangaroos and dingoes. That's all it's in Australia. The name is Texas. All there's is queers and steers.
And you don't look like a steer.
But I've come here on a special day because for the first time since the site has been buried, local Aboriginal people and archaeologists are gathering once more to check on their discovery.
No, they're marsupial. They're not like rats. They're more like possums.
Mungo man.
It wasn't too bad. The chicken wasn't bad, and I don't like chicken.
That's a pretty simple and easy recipe.